Anyone living in a major city is going to be familiar with the housing crisis that we found ourselves in the city of Amsterdam. I believe places like Berlin, London, and Sydney are all the same right now based on videos that I've seen on TikTok. We all want to live our best bicycle lives with our 80 square meter apartments that either have a garden or a terrace, but they're also well connected to transport. Bliss. But in a city that is this old and this small, the chances of you making that happen mean that you're going to have to enter into a whole world of overbidding and competition and just absolute craziness. You know, the thing that I found myself saying to Matt the most during this process of us trying to buy a house is that in some ways I wish that Amsterdam was not the city that we chose to live in, because Amsterdam is the most expensive city to be buying in. But with us being so new here and establishing this super new network and foundation for ourselves, it's made it really difficult to consider looking at other cities within the Netherlands, because our network is here now. We've put a hell of a lot of time and effort into the friendships and the foundation that we have here. And trust me, I know that Haarlem is pretty much like a 40-minute train ride away, which really doesn't seem that far compared to the journeys that we used to travel when we used to drive our cars in Johannesburg. But life here is different, and we absolutely live for the spontaneous meetups where it's just a 12-minute cycle on our bicycle to go and meet up with friends for dinner or whatever. We entered the market in February last year, and we landed up making our first bid in March.
Offer's been sent to the system! I don't even know how he's eating right now.
Which was rejected. Approximately 28 viewings, 5 viewing cancellations because of the house already being sold before we could even get to the point of viewing or bidding. 7 bids and 5 cringe pick-me letters later, we finally won a house that comes with an asbestos clause and a non-self-occupancy clause, which in South African slang would essentially mean it comes voetstuts. This is our little reenactment of how it basically went down. Shit, Matt. I completely forgot about the viewing this afternoon. I got mixed up.
Can't you go now though?
Oh, okay. She's managed to reschedule for tomorrow morning. Will you be able to come with me?
Let me check my calendar. I'm busy, I can't.
Okay, no worries. I can do it.
The next morning arrives and Michelle is so excited about the summery day forecast tomorrow that she's more focused on the current rain and the silly little TikTok video she wants to film. She grabs her rain pants, her raincoat, her handbag, her keys, and of course her tripod. And off she goes. Let's just have a moment of appreciation for that TikTok video. She arrives at the home and spends approximately 10 minutes looking around. Takes some video to show Matt.
Main bedroom, toilet.
Neglects to open a single kitchen door.
Only a shower. Needs a little bit of love. This is a very weird cabinet. Done a weird thing over here with the towels as well. Weird thing. This is inside the outside shed. It is very, very wet inside here. This is not perfect. It needs to be sealed up and sorted, but it's a decent size.
And calls it a day and heads back home to work.
Oh, this rain.
She heads on over to Cadastre to buy some information regarding the selling price of properties in the area. Her and Matt spend the weekend visiting tulip fields in a state of avoidance, but they eventually decide to bid on the house. The deadline to bid arrives on Wednesday at 12 PM as usual, and the offer goes in without them even thinking about it. Matt is at the office. Michelle has gone to view another property with a friend who is trying to convince her that this new apartment could be the one.
Model it.
Oh yeah, in the sun.
Ooh, that's real good. Here, see? That beer is so good. Nom 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 nom. Bry, baby, bry.
Michelle heads back home, and at 3:44 PM she receives a call. Every other time they've placed a bid, it's just been a text, but this time it's a call. She knows what this call means.
Hello? No, you lie. Oh my fuck. What the fuck? No, I can't believe it. Are you serious? Yes, I'll let him know. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Oh.
She gets off the phone and tries to call Matt.
Come on, Matt. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up the phone. Pick it up.
Matt cuts off the call because he's in a meeting, so she texts.
Matt,
What?
all further viewings are cancelled.
Oh my god, for the place you saw today?
No,
For what?
the one we bid on today.
Oh, well, obviously, the deadline was today.
Matt, we got the house.
We immediately spun out. It's so much money. It has an asbestos clause. Matt hasn't even seen it. What if he hates it? What if I didn't check something properly? It's a ground floor unit. What if we have another shitty upstairs neighbor? Thank God our friends Anna and Timon came past with a bottle of champagne to ease up the anxiety a bit. You know, we just bought a freaking house in Amsterdam. What the hell? Who does that even?
Damn, you should.
I can't push it into the ceiling.
Yes, you can.
Do it!
We don't live here anymore.
Shoot out the window. Shoot out the window.
No, we need this cork. Woo!
Hey!
New house! Woo!
Oh.
Can you tell the energy is like?
We don't know what to be. Terrified.
Are we
or
supposed to be
excited.
happy?
On that Friday evening, I was so desperate for Matt to actually just see the place because of how anxious we had been throughout this whole process. Because of it being a ground floor unit, I asked us to literally just cycle past it so that he could peer into the bedroom just to see the bedroom. And we then went to explore the neighborhood a little bit, and we went for a drink super close by just so that he could like take in the atmosphere, you know. Our practical next steps included the following. First things first, we had to reach out to our mortgage advisor to let him know that we had actually finally won a bid on a place. We had to send through our passports, our latest salary slips, and then also a document that is called a werkgeververklaring. And that is something that you basically need to request from HR that shows their intent to keep you within the company. Next, we had to elect a notary. And then we also had to set up for an evaluation to be done. On the next day, the 17th of April, we went through to the notary to meet up with the seller and to actually sign our purchase agreement. We then had a 3-day cooling off period, which came and went very quickly. And there were many times that we were like, are we sure we want to do this? Are we really sure? So yeah, this place is by no means perfect. There is a lot of renovating that we need to do. We've already met up with an interior architect.
What are we doing, Shmoo?
You're going to a disco apparently. Why is my work elevator not like this?
This is en route to our interior architect that we might be working with for our house. So yeah, disco balls, disco floor and all.
This place is not really completely livable right now, especially with the renovations that we're wanting to do with it. If you'd love to see how our renovation journey goes, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. We are navigating this as total newbies in this country, but thankfully we are surrounded by people who have very recently been going through the same thing, either buying a house and completely renovating, or our friends have also been shopping around for new kitchens. So we have a lot of word of mouth to be able to rely on, which is super helpful. So yeah, please wish us luck. Fingers crossed we're not going to land up with shitty contractors, and I will see you in the next video.